whooping them.
You'll regret crossing my path. I know you're there. You should never have come here. Expulso! Stand still.
Gotta bring him by the car.
Oh, the violent streak in this one. Could bring up the inspiration. Expulso! Expulso! Accio! Expulso! Bring up Expulso! Where did it go? Accio! Expulso! Time to finish more things. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expulso! This is one Expulso! Electricity! Expulso! Death from above! Expulso! Expulso! You die! Expulso! Expulso!
Holy shit.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Holy shit. That shit don't do nothing to him? Do I gotta fight him? Holy shit. Jay, did you kill him yet? Oh my lord. Oh.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expulso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That was the longest fight ever. The longest.
Revelio.
Assignments tomorrow.
Where was the helmet, Jay? Over here?
The big rear chest.
Where the helmet at, Jay? You hear me?
Big chest. It's in a big chest.
Big chest.
I go across the bridge, I think.
I see it.
Yeah,
That's it.
right
What in the hell?
No more happy days
Oh
for you.
my lord.
Special magic.
I like that.
Accio.
Man, they got me glitching. Get off that.
Made a great mistake.
Come on.
Had enough?
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
You're gonna hug me.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
It's hard. Got beach class now. What you about to do?
Let me get this motherfucking glacius.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go do too. Look at this.
Balloon.
These balloons.
Get around the Quidditch.
I got it.
You just fly through them. I'm trying to find out where this Hogsmeade station
I don't know
is,
why it
man.
just glitched. Guess I'm at Hogsmeade.
He right to
Revelio.
the south of Hogsmeade. Yeah. Oh, it's on the map, I think. Yeah, it's on the map.
Where the other one at?
It's down, look. Where I'm going. It's not in Hogsmeade, it's to the south of it.
Where the
Yeah,
other
map,
one at?
yeah. The little dot, nigga. Look at the waypoint, nigga. The little white thing, yeah. Now go fly around. You're gonna see balloons. Go in the sky, yeah.
Yeah, I got one more. I'm trying to look for that motherfucker. What the fuck?
I see four right in front of my face.
Revelio.
Yeah,
Where the
behind the
other one?
bridge. Look, nigga. It's behind the bridge. I can see all five from where I'm flying at right now.
Behind the bridge.
Get these bitches out the way. Go get my glacier.
Yeah, I don't see them bitches on mine. I got four, then I'm missing one more.
Revelio.
I did not see that bitch. It pop up. I don't use Revelio. That's crazy. I don't know where is that. Look, low as hell. Nah, stop giving them ice, man.
Bro, why they get this fucking fire? Alright, I gotta find the last one, nigga.
Nah, you gotta find it.
Revelio. Brilliant.
I'm done. Give me my motherfucking glaciers, bitch. Give me my glaciers. Well, I got a spot on the Quidditch team. Ain't no Quidditch in the game. Yeah, y'all bullshitting with that one.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
There you go. Get him quick.
I'm gonna be freezing niggas.
Well done. I'd recommend that you
I think
practice
it's
your
learned
new
its
spell
lesson.
here in my
But do
office
continue
before taking
as
it
long
out
as
into
you
the
like.
world.
Kinesthesia is a powerful
Show
learning.
for the party.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Deal.
Yeah, nigga.
He froze him. Then you put him on fire and then freeze him
I think it's
again.
learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like.
Oh,
Kinesthesia
God.
is a powerful learning tool.
Acquire and use.
That's fine. Hmm? Sure. But
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people
I think
in
I'm gonna
midair.
get Defender next.
Defender.
I'm finna go get Descendo real quick.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
10
do that too.
divination class.
Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
I was gonna go fight enemies, but hey man, what motherfucker? Stomach hurt.
It's rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
What does say do, casters?
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when... Perhaps I shall scout around. If it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little gun.
Yes. Leviosa, Expelliarmus.
Just how many witches of
Expelliarmus. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
I can't collect this shit anyways. I gotta go sell some shit. The fuck? Where am I?
You a whole wizard
What
out
are you up
here.
to now?
Yeah.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I have slots for this shit.
Your health, like how you get it.
The green bar. What do you mean though?
Like you get like potions or like you do a
Yeah.
spell, like what do you do?
Potions, or after I defeat an enemy, they drop shit for me.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Renai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my
Where
assignment,
is this shit?
I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
This ladder.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the train,
Professor
dummy?
funny as hell.
Excellent. I think you have it.
The pulsar.
Expelliarmus!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Well, I gotta sneak into her office. She got a demiguise thing here. Need it. I gotta come in her shit at night. Huh?
But
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
That
Here.
was just disgusting.
You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
About to pet the what's the name? The beast.
You know, beast class.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Fires in the tower.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
Thunderbolt.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition.
Yeah.
And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Gotta go to the Neasels. Oh no, Jay, look.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
I just got on his ass.
Let's go.
It's not funny, brother.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come now.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.